my friend Ashish Chitra, and we studied at St. Vincent's High School together. And I remember we used to sit together and have a lunch tabba together under one big peepal tree.
Yeah.
So often. I mean, that was like our
friendship tie.
Ashish, why didn't you do an MBA within a few years of doing an engineering? Why did you wait till the age of 21?
It's like this, yeah. An MBA is a lot of theory, and unless until you know how to translate that theory into some degree of practicality, you're going to struggle. Because an MBA, when you've just started, doesn't make sense at all. They'll put you on a marketing job, and you don't know anything about strategic alignment between two mutually aligned corporate entities going in for a leveraged buyout or a merger. It's like, kya maalum hai tumhe?
And what do you think has, in this journey of yours, what do you think are those elements that have really contributed to where you are today?
3-4 things you've got to have to be successful anywhere. You've got to be a relationship person. You've got to have the communication skills. You've got to remember and treat people nicely. That's something you have to do throughout your life. Second thing is you've got to learn how to rough it out. If you want it smooth, you're never going to make it. You've got to be ready for the tough times. And I do see there's a huge value of mentorship. There's a huge value of roughing it out.
Now, one more question to you. Going back to that period of mentoring, what would be your advice to a young boy or girl who's passed out of engineering or passed out of college and probably had a year or two of work experience or even fresh, and they're looking for a job? So how would you look at working in a large company, in a large corporate, vis-a-vis looking for an opportunity where you have a small but growing company with a strong mentor like you managed to have?
So in large corporate you have a steady life, a steady income, but your earning is standard and your learning is flat. If you go and join a small, medium-sized enterprise, you have that golden mean where you have a steady income, and as you put in the hours, as you put in that right work, they will give you a lot more responsibility than your age and experience will justify. And if you join a small, really small organization, you have that risk that it may shut down, and there's a good chance it can. But then your learnings are exponential, and possibly your earnings are also exponential. Right? I would say take risks until you're good.
What would you suggest that a youngster should look for in a mentor?
One is that mentor has got to have certain degree of background to have, him or her for that. A mentor has to have that big degree of maturity and a degree of experience more than you. Second thing is they've got to have the hunger, just as you must have. As a mentee, 2 or 3 things that you must be able to do. You've got to be able to rough it out, whatever business it is. Just because you're in a smooth, comfortable office doesn't mean you don't have to put in 16-hour days. You've got to be ready for that 16-hour days. I've slept in office because I didn't feel the value of going back home and taking a shower. Sofa mein jaake so jane ka, raat ke 2 baje, 6 o'clock in the morning, get up, buy a toothpaste from the next shop, start and work through the day. So you got to be able to put in the rough work, and you got to have the base skills, what your boss needs. If your boss needs or your mentor needs you to develop a balance sheet, you've got to be ready for that or be able to acquire those skills very quickly. I don't know, if I tell you how to find the NPV IRR of cash flow, it's a 20-minute video on YouTube. You've got to be ready to go there, learn it up within 1 hour. Okay, I know what an IRR is. I'm not an expert, but I can do it. And never shy away from learning. this is not my job or something like that. Whatever it takes. चाय बनाना है चाय बनाओ, corporate strategy लिखना है corporate strategy लिखो, whatever it takes in between.
Maybe for a dinner or for a lunch. He came in about 2 years and a half back, just before we were about to start setting up enterprise, and I remember we sat down and we spoke about it, and he offered to help in any way that he can. But it just feels that 20 years have passed, and where's the lunch box? So with that, I think let's go open the lunch box.